Total. Non-stop. Action. Experience wrestling like you never have before.
Welcome back to JFM Wrestling. Today we are celebrating the return of TNA Wrestling.
On July 3rd, wrestling returns to the National Municipal Auditorium with TNA Total Non-Stop Action. All seats are only $10. See superstars in action, including the one and only Scott Hall, former world champion Jeff Jarrett, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, Hardcore Midget Mayhem, plus the TNA girls live at the National Municipal Auditorium Wednesday, July 3rd. All seats only $10. Can you believe it?
Everyone from ringside, I am Mike Tenay, welcoming you to the premier event of the NWA TNA. It's all about total non-stop action.
Then, in the summer of 2002, the Jarrett family tried to fill a gap left in professional wrestling left by the buyouts and closures of WCW and ECW. Using the NWA letters to give them credibility with the wrestling past, as well as using former ECW and WCW wrestlers and pairing that with a bunch of new unknown or up-and-coming names. Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling came to be. Using a business model of cheap weekly pay-per-views since they could not land a hard-to-come-by cable contract, the promotion debuted on June 19, 2002.
Can you believe this? Not your average wrestling ring. Standing in here gives me the feeling of being at Bristol Motor Speedway.
One of the biggest differentiators for TNA was the six-sided ring, which made its debut in 2004. The reason was to differentiate itself from other wrestling promotions around the globe, and it soon became one of the standout identities of the promotion.
By narrowing it up just a little bit as far as the length of these ropes, what have they done? They made them faster. Guys can come off of here with a lot more energy and a lot more speed, a lot more impact. Not to mention the different angles you can come at your competitor. So you better be on your toes. 8 more impact zones than what you normally have. Safer barriers around NASCAR are not quite like this, and I'm telling you right now, next day the guy's going to know all about it too. Yep, that's what it's all about. Speed. I have a need for speed. That's the reason why I'm here on Impact, and I'm sure happy to be here.
Speaking of things that differentiated the promotion from others, they had a division known as the X Division. The tagline was that it wasn't about weight limits, it was about no limits. Some of the best matches of the mid-2000s were X Division matchups.
Here he goes, and he takes right through the ropes. He takes the short route. Could it be? Look at this backwards moonsault, and he hits it on Samoa Joe.
Daniels.
Whoa!
The biggest debut the promotion ever saw was getting multi-times world champion Kurt Angle from WWE in 2006.
Coming towards his head, and to do that, he had to use a lot of hands early. I don't know if Kurt can keep up that kind of pace. He's not used to using his hands to box like that.
In 2010, the now owner of TNA Wrestling, Dixie Carter, brought in Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff to help run the company. With that gone was the six-sided ring, and in March the company brought a new Monday Night Wars back to professional wrestling, going head-to-head with WWE Monday Night Raw. Due to poor ratings, this move only lasted until May of that year.
Down goes Storm, courtesy of Hulk.
In 2014, the company started floundering. Many puzzling choices throughout the years had led to a decline in people caring about the promotion. Ultimately, this helped lead to longtime broadcast partner Spike TV not renewing their television deal. By 2017, there had been a lot of turnover, longtime stars had jumped ship, no real permanent TV time slot or easily found cable network home. The company was in bad shape and on the verge of closing. This is when Canadian company Anthem Media stepped in to buy the company. One of their first moves was to rebrand away from the toxic TNA name, which had basically become a meme at this point on social media, and they simply would now go by Impact Wrestling. Fast forward to now and 6 years of nostalgic feelings, and a lot of time to distance themselves from being a dumpster fire, and it was announced that starting in January 2024, TNA Wrestling would once again become a thing.
And they say if there's true love, you don't let it go. You people never let it go. These people grew up watching it and never let it go. It's never going away because those chants are going to ring in arenas around the world forever because TNA Wrestling, we're
TNA! 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 TNA!
Thanks for joining me on a look at TNA Wrestling then and now into the future. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more videos in the future. Until next time, my friends, live the wrestling life.